Hey gentlemen, this is Pastor Shegun. You see, I am here in Jos in Plateau State, Nigeria, and I wanted to show you guys our property that our training facility that we're working on here. Our video team, production team, is actually going to do a whole production, but that timeline is going to look like it's much later. So today is June 17th, and I wanted to get out here and record it for tonight's. I heard there's a missions team meeting, so just wanted you guys to see what it is. All right, let me turn this camera around once I don't know how to turn the camera around. All right, so this is not our building, but this is the entry, the road passage into our building. Let me show you where our building is. This is a federal building right here, and this was the issue for the longest time. So you can't really see it now because we've opened it, but we bought a piece of property that's all the way down there. However, these folks here had built their wall all the way somewhere here so that we literally didn't have any way to get in here. So it took several months to discuss with the federal office in this area for them to give us permission to shift. There was just a walk path here. I mean, their wall here was all the way here, and literally it was only like, in fact, the wall looked exactly like that. That was the only way you can get into the compound. So anyway, it took us several months to discuss with them in order for them to move this wall. So we had to pay to take their wall down and shift it all the way back here. So now cars can come in here. So that's a significant part of the work that we have been doing for the last 6 months in Nigeria. The bureaucracy, man, it takes forever to get stuff done. So anyway, they finally agreed to that. And so we are now working on our own wall. We want to put a fence around our compound. Let me just get here. All right, there's a half-naked man there, so excuse that guy. Now, well done. How you doing? Wow, now don't nearly finish. Well done, thank you. All right, so here is our property. How are you? Good evening. So here's our property. This is about 10 plots of land, which is about an acre. And so what we did was once we opened the road passage, we essentially we built so because there's a community on the other side of this, we had to put a space that it could go through, but we've basically built a fence. So this fence you're seeing right here just went up this week. Some of the laborers, it's 5 p.m. it's end of, or 6 p.m. end of work day, so they're washing up and going home. But as you can see, for the last month they have been working on putting our new wall up, and so this is significant work. Thank you, my guy. Appreciate it. So this is the wall that they've been putting up, as you can see. Let me zoom in there. That piece of the wall was broken down. And so we're putting a wall around the property right now. And this is where we're gonna have our main offices and our training halls. And so I just wanted to give you guys a sense of it rather than just send you pictures. That's where the gate of our building entrance will be, right there. And so, yeah, this is what we're, by God's grace, believing that we'll raise up enough funds to be able to build new offices, because if we're outgrowing the space where we are in town, and we're trusting that God will help us raise up a new place. So this is the project we're working on. Let me